Hello everyone, Master here. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made my custom, I can't remember its name, I think it's a DC-15 blaster, yes, blaster rifle. Now, I'm going to show you how I made it right now. Now, as we all know, the DC-15 blaster is used by most clones in the Clone Wars. Give you a good look. I don't have a very good camera, but hopefully you get the idea. So I'm going to set this aside, put them back in my other figure's hand. Just set this clone aside for now. So what you'll need is regular blaster rifle, and you can get from most clones or stormtroopers, unless you don't get a battle pack if you want this weapon. It's not worth it. Oh, sorry. Alright. That's what you need for the materials. You'll need You'll need some credit card thing, material, or whatever it is, whatever you want to use. You'll need earbud wires, which I've used quite a lot for these guns. I think that's the only materials you need. And now for the tools, you'll need sandpaper. Ignore the hole puncher. You might need these thick tweezers. You'll need super glue and wire cutters or something to cut them with. Yes, I did say sandpaper. First things first, you're gonna get the wire cutters. Get the blaster. Then you cut off the scope. I'll try to do it so you can see it. There we go. So it should look something like this. If you want, you can shave down the top. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I just shaved down a little bit to smooth it off because I think it looks cool. It doesn't look like the real thing, but the real thing doesn't have that part on the top end. I don't like to mess up the rest of the blaster just to get rid of that piece on top. So I like to keep it there. Now, for the next part, you'll still need the wire cutters. I think I forgot to mention a tool. I don't know where I put it. You also need scissors. Don't remember where I placed mine. Oh well, I'll find them later. Oh well. Get wire cutters. You cut off the back corner. There we go. See, that's been cut off. And then you just sand it down a bit. Sand down an angle so you can get the piece at the end, triangle piece. Once you finish, it should look similar to this. Now getting to the rest of the materials. I use the credit card first to get the part at the bottom of it. You know, like the master. Get a credit card or something. Let me find my scissors real quick. Please hold. I can't edit anything. And I found my scissors. Oh, I had another pair. Oh, sorry it took so long. Credit card. It's the credit card material, but oh well. Get it. You cut off the edge, well, an edge of it. Then you just cut to a small rectangle about this width, about as wide as this. So I'm going to try to do that the best I can. The length You don't want it to be too long, but you don't want it to be too short. That's pretty good for the length. Man, I might need trimming. Nope, it's perfect. I'm just gonna cut the, sorry, wobbly camera. Then I'm gonna cut this in half. Then I'll have the right shape. Hopefully I get this cut correctly. I hate it when it's messed up. Then I'm got to start all over. I'm gonna try to do it on camera if I can, but I probably won't be able to. I have the worst luck cutting these things. So now I have two of them. I'm just gonna put one aside. Now I have that. Now I'm gonna glue it later. I'm just gonna, and you'll get glue it on later. Now for this, now you'll need the earbud wires. Get it? Cut off 2 small pieces. Each about this size, if you can get it. And no, I didn't lose it, thank goodness. Alright, you cut 2 of them about the size. Try not to make this too long. Alright, got that. Now, you set that aside. Now you get the other, now you get a piece about this size. Make it a small rectangle. If I can cut it. Not bend the scissors or mess it up. Cut. Oh, right there. Pick the piece that looks better. Well, that you think looks better. Now, this is going to be the ammo pack on the side. Right there. I'm doing it. Now, moving on to the super glue. I like this. I'm used to the squeeze tube kind, but if you want, you can get the one in the bottle. Get whichever one's better with you, but personally, I like them both. I use this one more because it sticks to paper, and I use paper a lot in my customs that I'll show you in another video. But I'm going to use this super glue because I had it out. This is Elmer's super glue. It's not the best, not the worst. Super glue. Now I start with gluing the top pieces on because it's the cords coming up. I don't know what they're called, but I'll figure it out and explain it later. Glue one on. You want to glue them on side by side. And if you get them black, then yay. So you won't have to paint these parts, but I would do it anyway. Got to re-glue one of them. Running out of time. My goal is to make these videos under 10 minutes. It's glued on. Let it set for a minute. Now, moving on to the longer piece that you cut. You're gluing it on towards the bottom. I'll explain in a minute, but get the gun, hold it how you want. Dot glue there. You can kind of spread out. But now you put the piece on, kind of sticking outwards. Should get something that looks similar to this, which I think like cool. And last but not least, the ammo magazine thing. I don't know my stuff that well, but I make it. Get the glue, put it on the side of that slot. Make sure it is on the right side of the blaster. You stick it in, carefully as you can. You let it dry. You're all done. Now, you're done with the blaster now. You can easily fit in the clone's hand. But you want to paint it black, so you get your black paint, you paint the whole thing black, well not the whole thing, but what is needed to be painted black, like the small bit at the top that has a little granite, the back, the credit card, and the watercolor material. And then you can get like a gunmetal or gray color, and you can paint the accent colors. I think that's what they're called. Oh well. That probably finishes up the video. I'll see you next time when I give you a tutorial on how I make my DC-15. Yeah, DC-15A standard blaster rifle. I'll give a tutorial on that, and I'll see you guys next time. God bless. See you later. Yeah.